Hey guys, it's Mariah and I'm back with another podcast. So I'm gonna pause this because this is part 2 of the Salt and Light series. This is a continuation. It's very short. I think this might be the last episode. But I'm going to talk about a little bit of conflict and kindness when it comes to being the salt and the light of the world. So, without further ado, let's get it. When you get in an argument with someone and they're getting loud, a cool thing to do is just to not match their level of loudness. And some people would like to say that being kind is weak and it's a sign of weakness, but it's actually quite the opposite. Like, just think about it. When you get angry, when someone gets on your nerves, it's easier for you to snap off at them and go off and get angry and get loud. It's easy for you to do that. And it's harder for you to not engage in it and just ignore them and move on with your day and not match their level, not match their energy. It's harder for you to do that. For the people who easily snap at someone because they're angry, that really shows that they let their anger get to them and they weren't strong enough to control their anger, which shows their lack of ability to contain and control their own emotions, which that is something that I struggle with as well. And it's something that I slip up with too, personally. So I'm not out of the equation when I say this, and nobody's perfect. So we're going to fall short and make mistakes. The person who's able to control their anger, because controlling your anger is not easy at all, is the one that is stronger because they were able to contain the anger that they really truly had deeply inside of them. So not going off on someone is actually a sign of strength. That's a strength. Being kind and gentle and nice to people who are not nice to you, that's a strength, because it is not easy to do that. And some people, they like to talk about that person and say that they're weak. Oh my gosh, you're weak. I don't like cussing, but but in reality, it's the opposite, because you're letting your emotions get to you. So that kind of gets me a little upset, but I'm gonna choose not to. Some challenges with being the light and salt of the world is just dealing with people, like what I just said, dealing with people who try to talk about a person who shows strength, because the person who doesn't retaliate or act in a way that a person who is a little weaker acts in, they talk about that person, because it reflects the fact that they aren't as strong as them. It reflects their weakness and their need to do better. Like when you lend a helping hand, it kind of affects the person's ego, because they want to do it themselves. They think that they're fine themselves and they don't need anybody's help. So when you lend a hand, they're just like, I don't want that. I don't need that. I don't need your help. I could do it myself. So it just... lending a helping hand kind of opens up people's minds to the fact that they are in need of help. Like, people not receiving help, or people who try to dim your light because it reflects their lack of the certain thing that you have. I hope I wasn't rambling. I hope I wasn't going all over the place, because I'm kind of tired. I'm kind of tired of talking. But yes, I think I talked about everything I needed to talk about. Thank you guys so much for tuning into Mariah Speaks. And I will see you guys later. Deuces!